Hi, welcome to the Kindness Advantage podcast. I am your host, Cindy Rowe. In the next 10 minutes or less, I'll explore ways to share kindness in every corner of your life. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to talk about the myth that I love to bust. No, I'm not going to talk about how kindness is not a weakness this week. I am talking about another myth that you don't need a big budget to make a big impact. So, kindness is not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's all about intention. It's about heart. And yep, it can be done on little to no money. So you might be pinching pennies, or maybe you just want your generosity to go further. So I decided to put together some practical, budget friendly ways to spread kindness in your community. Are you ready? All right, good, because I am. I want to encourage you to have zero excuses to become a kindness ambassador like me. And one of the things I hear is that, I don't have a lot of extra money to spend on kind acts. I don't have the resources to do what some of the people on social media are doing. And really, it just takes intention. It just needs to come from your heart. So let's get started. I think we've all heard the phrase, it's the thought that counts. Yes. I hope you're shaking your head. Yes. And when it comes to kindness, that is absolutely the truth. In fact, the most memorable acts of kindness are often the simplest and least expensive. So, are you ready for 5 budget friendly ideas to inspire your next kind act? Okay, number one of my favorites, and actually an art that has kind of diminished since the electronic world, but handwritten notes or cards. A thoughtful message can go a long way. Now, this is, you could write a thank you note to, or an encouraging note to your coworker, your mail carrier, a teacher, somebody that's having a rough week, you know. And if you are not creative with things to say, maybe you're not really good with words. There's this new tool called ChatGPT. Yep, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. Type in there and ask them to help you craft a warm and friendly message. Now, don't copy and paste it, but just get inspired by what it comes with and then write it in your own words. I guarantee you will be, if you don't like to write cards, right? If you don't like to come up with a message, I guarantee you that by using a tool such as ChatGPT, it will help you with this, and it'll make it easier. So the cost really is the cost of the card, and if you're mailing it, a stamp. Not much, right? But the impact truly is priceless, especially when it's a surprise. That's the best. Number 2, share what you have. So kindness doesn't always mean buying something new, right? It could mean going through your closets and donating books or clothes or old blankets to animal shelters. There's lots of different resources right in your community that will take your gently used items. So look for those. And that's a good way that you can purge, but you can also help others. How about if you're a gardener? I mean, it is summertime and my garden is popping. It is producing more zucchini than I can eat or care to eat, to be honest. So if you share your surplus veggies with your neighbors, or you bring them into work and let people take them to enjoy, I mean, that's a simple way. And most people really, really, really enjoy this because they love fresh garden vegetables. Or what about lending tools or baby gear, or I just had a friend ask on social media if they had one of those knee carts because her son broke her ankle. Now, why should she go buy one if a neighbor might have one or a friend on Facebook might have one that she could borrow? And that's the thing. Like, if you have crutches or whatever in your basement that are not being used, offer them to somebody that might need them. It really, truly is all about community. And that's just one easy way that does not cost a lot of money or any that can contribute in a positive way. Number 3, give compliments generously. A kind word costs nothing and means everything. If you follow me on social media, I just shared the other day that someone stopped me in the grocery store and told me my tank top reminded her of Wonder Woman. And I was like, yes! Like, it literally lit me up. I was so excited. And of course, it was the 4th of July holiday, so I was wearing something festive, but I had no idea it looked or resembled Wonder Woman. But believe me, she made me walk a little bit taller just by seeing it and saying something, right? It could be online or on a Zoom meeting or walking through the grocery store, just like that lady. A sincere compliment can actually shift someone's entire day. And that's what happened to me. Plus, the bonus, it will boost your mood too. Number 4, again, if you are following along with me on social media, this one I recently did, and I'm actually going to do it again. Start a kindness rock or chalk message chain in your neighborhood. So painting rocks is so fun. And if you are not creative, you don't have to be. Go to Pinterest, type in kindness rocks, and it will give you ideas and see which one calls to you. Or maybe you just paint it and then write a word on it or a phrase, be kind. That could be simple. But when you do paint these rocks with uplifting messages, or if you're super creative and put something fun like an animal, or somebody at my kindness rock painting party, they did a watermelon or an avocado, which was so cute. I'm not that talented, so I won't attempt that at all. But the idea is that you create these rocks and then leave them in like a park or on the walking trail or somewhere so someone else can find them. It really will, spark some joy. Or you can grab some sidewalk chalk, and I've done this during my 31 days of birthday kindness, and write kind words on your driveway or a local sidewalk. I actually did it on the bike path that my dogs and I walk on, and I wrote messages. And it might encourage somebody to bring chalk the next time and do some as well. This is fun, it's creative, and guess what? It's free. So, number 5, my last one, is, offering your time or talents. And I've shared this too before. If you have a cause that's near and dear to your heart, set up a time monthly to volunteer. You don't have to write a check or utilize money to make a difference. So think about how you can volunteer, for an hour somewhere. Or maybe your friend needs time away from home and she can't afford a babysitter. Offer to babysit. Or maybe you run errands for her. Or if you have a friend or somebody that needs help finding a job, maybe you offer to polish up their resume or help them look online for a job. Share your expertise in a community group. I've been on boards, I've been in nonprofit groups, and I shared my marketing skills with them. That's one way I can give back. So, that's 5 easy ways to contribute without a lot of money. But studies have shown that kindness not only helps others, it improves our own physical and mental well-being. And according to the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation, people who perform acts of kindness experience a 23% drop in cortisol. That's the stress hormone. And I know we are all very stressed. So that by doing an act of kindness can help lower it. They also report feeling stronger, more energetic, and more connected to others. So, yep, kindness is like the gift that keeps giving. And when we shift our focus from how much we can give to how thoughtful we can give, it's our capacity to make change expands. You don't need to wait till you have more. You already have enough to be kind. A kind word, a helpful gesture, a shared laugh. These things cost little to nothing, but they build community, foster connection, and make the world feel just a little bit better and a little bit lighter. So here is your challenge for the week. I hope you are ready. I want you to choose one low cost or no cost act of kindness and give it away freely. If you do this challenge, please comment whether you're watching this on YouTube, you see my post on social, or heck, you can email me or drop me a message on one of the socials. Let me know what you did and how it made you feel. Because kindness doesn't come from your wallet, it comes from your heart. Thank you so much for listening to The Kindness Advantage. I'm Cindy Rowe, reminding you that you already have what it takes to make someone's day. And remember, together, we create waves of change through kindness.